I'm Jane Swanson, and I had the privilege of knowing the Burrells, knowing Mike before he and Shell got together, and got to know Shell very quickly after that. They were actually our neighbors. They lived within half a mile of us when their children were born and young, so it was fun to watch the kids grow up a little bit. And it was really, really touching today for me to hear the kids speak. Lindsay just touched my heart. He was so sweet and expressive. That was very beautiful. And Keisha is a kick in the pants, as she's always been. And I can't think of a better tribute to Shell than that her children have grown up to be such beautiful people who love her deeply and appreciate everything that she was and still is in our hearts.
What's everybody doing out there? We're surviving. So Gary Lamprecht, I believe, is going to come up next and say a few brief words, and then we're going to sing a few songs, and then I promise we'll pause for some food and refills on beverages. So here's Gary.
And I have 26 font and no wine. You know, Shell, Pat and I knew Shell and Mike, but we met Shell first. She was in the Mozart Festival Choir in 1972. That's 46 years ago we've known Mike and Shell that long. Shell joined my church choir. She met Mike in the church choir. Mike and Shell were founding members of the Vocal Arts Ensemble. Shell was board president at one time, treasurer another time. She touched a lot of lives. I'd like to take you just a moment, if you would, to stand up and just look around the room. Stand up, please. Stretch. Just look around the room at how many people are here to celebrate the life of Shell Burrell. Now, many people here, I know you, and you know each other, but look how many people she touched that we don't know. I mean, she crossed so many paths. You can sit down now. Now the blood's back. Is the blood back? I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about Shell because we all had a relationship with Shell Burrell. I would like to say, though, the last year of her life was a gift to all of us. The fact that she was in Mission View convalescent home, and she was in hospice, and we would go visit her. A lot of people went to visit her, and we visited her when she was in ICU with Ariel in ICU with her. And Ariel was right there, sleeping on the floor with her. And we kissed Shell goodbye. She was gone. And the next time we saw her, she was in hospice. So we kissed her goodbye again. And then the following week, somebody said, you know, you should go see Shell. I said, we've kissed Shell, we've given our goodbyes. Well, she's talking. Oh, come on. Well, we went to see Shell and she's talking. Shell, how are you? Oh, I'm doing okay. Are you watching television? No, I'm really glad you're here. We had kissed goodbye to her twice. Within a week's time after that, they were talking about bringing her home. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of anybody leaving hospice and coming home. And she came back to rehearsals with Vocal Arts Ensemble. She did concerts with us last December. This last December, she was singing with us. The picture that's on the front of her program is Shell at the Mission singing with the Vocal Arts Ensemble. There's one word that sums up Shell Burrell to me, and that's dignity. She had a dignity in the way she spent every day, and dignity in the way she dealt with people, because she would always look you in the eye. You knew that you had her full attention. It was never about Shell. It was always about you. You could tell she was the oldest of a large family because she was always taking care of everyone's needs. But the fact that so many people are here celebrating her life and what she's done for all of us, we should all be so lucky. And with that in mind, we're going to sing 3 pieces. 2 of these pieces, all 3 of these pieces she would have sung this year with us. The 3rd piece I'll introduce, because we all sang that together at Cal Poly when John Russell was the choir director. And the text is hard to get through because it's Softly As I Leave You, which originally was sung in Italian and then taken into English. And we all have our own memories of pieces of music, but I always think of Shell, and I always think of John Russell, who is not, unfortunately, he's not here today. He's having his own health issues. But Carol Russell is here. So I'd like to invite the choir to stand up, please. This is a mixture of the Mozart Festival, the Master Chorale, Tom Davies group, Tom, and the Vocal Arts Ensemble. This first piece is a setting of Simple Gifts by Marie Pooler. It actually has piano accompaniment, but we learned it a cappella. Then it was a Shaker song, probably the best known Shaker song made famous by Aaron Copland, Simple Gifts.